worry about shit today. Oh, oh. I ain't worried about shit today. Oh, oh. I ain't worried about shit. 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 I ain't worried about a goddamn thing. Oh, la la la, la la la. Ooh. Beautiful weather this morning. I just grabbed a cup of coffee. Worried about some shit last night. Had to shake it the hell up off me. My vibe turned up an extra notch. I put the trill in 1,000,000,000 watts. Oh, I ain't worried about bills on a mental mode to chill. Heard some Buddha shit talking about being still. I take deep breaths in situations where the old me would kill. I fuck with how I feel. Oh, I ain't worried about shit. Ooh, I ain't worried about shit today. Oh, oh. I ain't worried about shit today. Oh, oh. I ain't worried about shit. 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 I ain't worried about a goddamn thing. Oh, la la la. No stress. Oh, no fucking stress. I feel blessed. I feel blessed as a motherfucker. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. I ain't worried about shit today. Whoa. I ain't worried about shit today. Oh, oh.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.
Ooh wee!
What up, pimp?
Let's go, dude. Let's fucking go.
We ain't worried about shit today. That's gonna be the rest of
I
our
ain't
lives.
worried
Man.
about shit today. Yeah, that's fired.
We got cashing out. IXRP bags. What up,
Go,
pimp?
dude. Happy coffee time, everybody. Good, good. It's a live. Today is a live community chat. We talk about crypto. We talk about Red Pill. We talk about XRP. We talk about whatever we want. And you can join too. Welcome to Coffee Time. And pigs. There you go. This is Lily the pig.
What up, Lily?
There you go. Yeah, I'm out in the field today. I gotta muck some hay and shit, so I figured I'd bring you guys with me. Let's go. For now, I'm just chilling in the shade before I decide how to attack this monster. But yeah. Yeah. How you been? How you doing? You good?
Yeah, brother. I'm trying to get my YouTube up real quick. Give me 1 sec.
Nice.
I'm messing shit up, to be honest, is what I'm doing.
Yeah, man, shit's getting bullish again. They were saying they came to like an agreement or something about stablecoin yield. It doesn't mean that clarity is passed, but sounds more bullish. Who knows?
I'm pretty bullish, bro. I'm feeling like the 2-week thing, we might be time for 2 weeks, legitimately. But
yeah, like it might actually be 2 ass weeks right now, right?
Yeah, for real. Because we've been saying that shit for like 3 years, but
yeah.
At the end of the day, like, I'm not sure exactly where I'm going, but I know I'm going. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think the time frame for like to get on this, like, to me, it's North Node versus South Node. Like, a lot of people, they're gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do, but it's either we already put in the work a while ago to even qualify to get on this timeline, but this is the highest timeline of our lifetime. Whatever your destiny calls for it, this is the qualification. This is the ticket to get on your highest timeline. Even if you got somebody in XRP today, they done missed the timeline, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like
how
what's
long
the
have
most damage?
Yeah.
What's the most damage someone can do if they just get it? If you think about it right now, I'm not trying to be hopeful or hopeless or dismal, but like, let's say somebody brand new is like XRP and like but they don't quite understand it like we do. And they just think it's like a quick money, like, oh, it's going to be a Dogecoin. What are they going to do? The most they're going to really throw down is what, $500? Like, I would say 500 is a nice, like, regular ass Joe amount of money that somebody could throw down on crypto. And they're going to feel like they they're going to feel like they cut off their testicles to fucking throw it in too. They're like, well, I'm invested, you know, and all they got is $500 in there. You know what I mean? Like,
shout out to Sandra Turnbow, $10 super cash app. Appreciate you,
Sandra. Thank you. But no, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, these people, they really think that $500 is a big deal for crypto because they actually, in their inner, you know, Shava Mofo, what's up? In their inner mind, they don't understand what this is, so they think $500 is a lot of money. And I'm like, bro, like, you need to change your fucking life, like, now, you know. And the only way to do that is to throw literally everything you got at it right the fuck now to even have a chance. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is gonna be a big deal. And yeah, $500 for the XRP. Especially if we have some sort of crazy ass moonshot and goes to $1,000 or something. But the chances of them understanding what this means, like, they're going to sell, like, they're out, like, they're immediately out, and they're not going to wait for the 2,000, the 2,500, the 3,000 a coin. I mean, let's go even smaller. It's moonshots to $100, and then we go to 250, then we go to 500, then we go to 750, then we go to 900, then we go to 1,500. Then we go to 2,500. Then we go to fucking 5,000. Like, they're out at $100. They're out at $100, bro, with $500 into it. That's a lot of money.
Because it's not the money. Even if they drop 20 grand and we take off in 2 weeks and that 20 grand turns into 200,000.
Yeah.
It's the information they miss that.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. I agree.
They're gonna get to come up.
Yeah, but it'll be a small come up. It'll be a couple of Costco trips and a TV come up, or maybe a down payment on some fucking bullshit brand new car.
Even if you did something like legitimate, like bought a house, and you spent that 200 grand within the next 5 years, that house of the XRP you spent would probably be like 20 million, 40 million. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But even if you do something legit, like get a house, like that's a legit thing to do. But
Yeah. Well,
the fact that they don't value the coins is the loss. Because even like the newer realms, like when Marvin and them hit, like Marvin and Nina they were super bullish. They still are super bullish, but they would say things of like, I'm buying this shit to $100. Like, I'm not, but I was like, damn, Marvin and Nina are bullish motherfuckers. Like, more bullish than me, bro. Like, because I did the ratio shit and all this, but that realm of mindset is why they're gonna be around versus a new person. There's no way. Even if a new person makes the money, they're fucked.
Well, even if the new person has money, like let's say they're like a baller, and they live on 200,000 a fucking year, and they've got 60 grand to throw at anything. Like, yeah, they could throw 60 grand at this shit right now and have a bag, but it's about holding on to it. The problem is people like that are so liquid that they spend so much so fast. They'll just treat their XRP bag, even after it moons, they'll treat it like it's just disposable money. Like they don't understand that like you could get out of even that lifestyle. That's 200,000, but they still are beholden to whatever job that they're doing for that 200,000. Like the whole goal of this is to absolutely exit the matrix. That's what the whole goal is. Exit the matrix permanently. You're not working anymore. You don't work anymore.
More than money,
Take work out of your brain. Work don't even exist anymore. Sorry, go ahead.
I think exit in the matrix is more than just money. I think
I agree. Because you got a lot of these,
I mean, from this, like that
in your head,
like on that soul pool, like when I was mentioning how this one video, the girl's like a reverse manifestation. Like if you're pulled in at the soul level, it's honestly the opposite, right? So, and that's where the spiritual thing hits for me. And then you figure intellectual like abundance, mental abundance, emotional abundance. The universe, if you're reflecting that to the universe, they have no choice but to bring in the physical abundance, right? So all the haters could be like, oh, he's, just rich and fucking only cares about money, but they're avoiding all the work you did outside of the money. The money is, I think if you get a certain conscious level, higher conscious people have more money than fucking lower. That's South Node people. South Node people fucking broke.
So
mentally
statistically,
broke.
It's always that. That's the rule. That's
the rule. But and I think a lot of XRP people underestimate how much work they've done outside. The money's gonna hit. I mean, it's already written. It's just what it is. But I think, dude, I've been feeling like the last few days, I'm like, oh yeah, this shit's about to go.
It's about to go, bro. Well, this is the April in the Simpsons, like Riddler type shit. This is April. This is it. This is fucking it. Like, I believe it's this next month, man. Other than that, the only thing I can think of that we've been talking about is a cyber attack to stop all of it. So it has to crash, or you know what I mean? How do you? What if it doesn't? What if we just moon? What if we just moon? Yeah. Well, no, I mean like hellfire and brimstone. Everybody's bank account is hacked. Like, who knows, dude? Maybe that happens later. I don't know. But yeah, Clarity Act. What do you honestly think, man? Once this Clarity Act is like passed and signed by Trump, like, is it fucking that day, or is it like 2 weeks later the banks make these agreements and start jumping on chain? Like, how does it actually activate? You know what I mean? Is it like, if it's like immediate clarity, then I mean, is it ready to go? Because like the public thinks crypto's a scam. Like, how the fuck do you like start offering that in small town banks, and you just have automatically fucking your local credit union's like, oh yeah, go ahead and deposit your Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, and like, oh yeah, we offer yields, stablecoin yields, and like nobody even knows what the fuck a stablecoin is. Like, I don't know,
Quincy,
dude.
appreciate you, brother, with the 111 super cash app. Yeah, I'm still not discounting the move because you know how you get to the pre-pumps on good news, like, you know, good news is about to hit and then it pumps and then the good news comes out and then people's all, oh, well, that's already baked in the price, right? If clarity gets to like a month away to where you know, oh, this shit's probably going to be signed like within the next 30 to 60 days, there's going to be a fucking pump, right?
That's kind of what they're talking about. They're saying it's going to pass by the end of April. That's what Brad Garlinghouse said. He said
I'm not against
90%. He said 90% chance it gets passed by end of April. Whether or not it's signed by Trump before then or at that time, who knows? But it passing Senate committee, Senate Banking Committee. It already passed the Senate Ag. They're doing the Senate Banking right now, and then it's supposed to be the House, and then Trump or something like that.
Should we drop the baby gates?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Go ahead, keep talking, Zerk. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Yeah, you're good. But like, what does it really look like, man? Like, what happens at that point? Like end of April? Like, does it take another month for everything to actually happen? Or so I look at them. I'm a believer in the price is completely suppressed. The pre-pump, post-pump dump, whatever the fuck, the post-news dump, like all that is bullshit. All of it. Because the price fluctuates for no reason when it goes. And like it's been waffling, bro. It's been waffling straight up for fucking days now at fucking, you know, 143, 145. Like, what the fuck are we doing, dude? Like, you get what I'm saying? So, like, I don't believe in that, like, news shit. I don't at all. So, if I don't believe in that news shit, then what does that mean? Does that mean that, like, when clarity fucking passes, then I should not believe in that either? And then we're just fucking going forever at $1.39, even though the most bullish news and legislation has passed in this world, it is still going to be $1.39 after fucking, like, there's got to be a point where it's like, boom, the baby gates, the ultimate baby gates are dropped. And there's got to be a point when that happens. Like, just what is that point? You know? What exactly is that point?
Conflict. $20 super cash app. Appreciate you, brother.
Damn.
We got nitty gritty on deck. We got
Buster.
For that bomb, I'll go fuck myself. Damn, Conflict. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. What's up, Nitty? What's up? Delayed departure?
Hey, guys. Yeah, Conflict's really cool. He's been very nice to me in the chat. Very cool guy. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, I agree. He's
feeling on a
passionate.
Sunday, man.
Yeah,
we ain't
Conflict's
got shit to
passionate.
worry about.
Nerdy's crazy. I love it.
Nerdy's crazy?
Yeah. Well, I mean, among
You're
others.
just finding that out? Come on.
Among others.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Well, what would we do without Nerdy? Or how about Bags?
I know, right?
We owe those guys a lot. We owe those guys.
That's why this ragtag fucking group sticks together, because there's so many of us that are like real. We're bullish. We're real. And even when we're not bullish, we talk to each other. We talk each other off a ledge. Like, there is no ticket out of here, bro. The ticket is just when all this happens. You know what I mean? And then when that happens, then you got a whole wealth of new shit to figure out. You know, but at least you won't be worried about survival.
Well,
I think oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You weren't done.
I think people's definition of survival is different. You know what I mean? So, like, let's say if you already own a home, you know what I mean? Your survival essentially is you either paying your mortgage, if you still have one, but you never see any light of the day. You never see light at the end of the tunnel. I can only imagine if you're a homeowner and and let's say you've refied, bro, you're 25, 35 years out from paying that house off.
That
That's
goes
your
back
fucking
to
survival. Yeah.
that goes back to the Matrix. Like,
It's amazing that people
people
do
there's-
that.
like I did the home thing, right?
Yeah.
The dream and all this shit, but you're
Yeah.
sucked into the Matrix, bro. So
Yeah, that's the American slave dream. It's the American cage.
Like, yeah, you get locked in, but
You know how you see that?
it's a matrixy world, bro. But we got, to me, like the way I view where we're at right now, I don't have my steel toes on, but I got my steel toe size 13 boots on the Matrix neck, bro. And we about to win this.
Tell them, bro.
On the neck. And anyone that fucks with the Matrix, you too, motherfuckers. Like, got my foot on your neck, because we're breaking this shit. And you got to believe in yourself, dude. Like, and that's what most people in here, they believe themselves enough to fucking do something that people want to talk shit about, dude. If people aren't talking shit about you, you're not doing nothing anyway.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
And that's the sad reality.
I hope we end up like cool, peaceful, calm, collected, but we are still able to interact with everyday people. I mean, there's going to be some trippy nuances to this, because if you're like stupid rich, like there's a part of you that just, you can't be flossing all the time. You know what I mean? But like, cause you can't even get through to people, like not even being scared about flaunting money or whatever. No, just like being able to get a message through to somebody, you got to be on their level, and you can't if you're dumbass rich. So that's if you're trying to talk to people that are peasants. You know what I mean? Like if you're talking to peasants that never got that, it's going to be kind of hard, man. Like, I don't know. Do you interact with normal people? Do you not? Are you going to the grocery store, or are you not? I'm not saying if you're just like a several millionaire. I'm saying if you're like a deca millionaire, or you got hundreds of millions of dollars. Like, are you going to Costco? You know what I mean? Like, are you personally going to Costco? Are you personally going to the grocery store?
You could, though, because you don't have the, you know, this ain't like a fucking basketball player. You still have like, even if you got big in the fucking interwebs, you still have like
anonymity.
And yeah, I can't even say that word.
You just can't floss too hard. Can't floss too hard. You can't show up with the Rolex and the Gucci shoes and I guess you could. Everybody would just look at you as like a poser.
But in the grand scheme of things, you already showed, even though we're like hopeful and we believe in it, but we already showed all these people the way. But when the result happens, they're gonna know if they can reflect. I mean, I've seen people that can't reflect worse shit, but if they can reflect half-ass, they're gonna be like, damn, this dude told me the whole fucking time, right?
Yeah.
But they don't believe. And that's a they problem.
Yeah. Man, I think time's gonna fly, dude. Like when we start mooning and shit, like, yeah, we'll get the initial shit out of the way. But when you're hella busy trying to like figure everything out in the beginning, time's gonna fly so hard, dude. Like a year or two will go by with just us trying to figure out all our shit, make sure all the family's situated. Like before you know it, then you're like, damn, that was 2 years ago when we moved. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. It'll be fast. Remy, what's up?
What's up, my brothers? How you guys doing?
Chilling.
Good to see you all.
Remy SF on deck. What up, pimp?
What's up, brother? Dude. How you doing?
Let's go.
I'm doing good, man.
All right. Good to see you guys, as always.
You feeling bullish or what?
Hell yeah.
I am too, dude.
Super bullish right now. Hey, we had Gary Gensler on us for so long, and I was bullish then, and without him, it's so good. And the way that they're keeping the price down for all their buddies to take out all the supply, can't beat it, man. That's why it's been at $140. the cell walls won't move. They're gonna have to settle for $140 and up from this point. It looks like. What do you guys say?
I think it's just a number that's going to waffle, because when we start going, like when utility's actually good to go and clarity's passed, like it's going to be out of control. This 150 to 350 range, even $1, like it don't matter, dude. It's fucking out of here when once we're clear, you know?
Heck yeah, dude. I agree.
Yeah.
100%. And as far as that conversation with like, how are we going to keep it? We got to keep it real. Keep your old car. Don't sell that 2006 RAV4 sitting in your driveway.
I got an 06, bro.
06, yeah.
So, I mean, drive that around, keep your old clothes, dude, mix it up sometimes and surprise people when you're all flossed out, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to I'm going to keep it real, dude. I don't want to go past that certain point where you don't enjoy anything. I just want to like get little by little, you know, better and better, but be able to like love it, you know, love life.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, no, dude, I don't even know if I could floss.
Yeah,
I don't floss.
Everything
Everything I own is either fucking George from Walmart or Kirkland.
Good.
Like,
Stay that
it's
way.
just normal ass, like, grocery store clothes. Like, that's it.
But
I'm not a logo guy. I don't wear logos. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean?
You do have room to go to like the Banana Republic outlet and just get a little bit nice.
Yeah, a little bit nicer. Like that shit would feel like, I'd be like, damn, am I robbing the bank here? Like, I'd feel guilty, bro, buying like fancy shit. You know what I mean? I would feel hella guilty. Yeah, get some Reef flip flops versus the cheap ass Walmart ones.
Walmart.
Get some decent flip flops. Yeah.
Yep. That'd be fun.
That's gonna be fun, bro. But yeah, it's time's gonna fly, man. Once it happens, it's gonna be like, damn. I mean, figure out your money, but I mean, if this is what we think it's gonna be, as big as it's gonna be, you take a lick of ice cream, and that motherfucker, even if you're, you know, like a reasonable kind of size bag, and you take a lick of your bag, like that's hundreds of thousands of dollars. If not a milli, like a milli. We're just talking just to better your life a little bit, like hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, can you imagine going grocery shopping? Like you go grocery shopping once and you're good for 3 months, like that kind of shit. Yeah.
You won't feel guilty going to Whole Foods all the time and spending like a grip of money.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
You buy the groceries. You could also afford to get new tires while you're at Costco, and you buy a fridge. A fridge. Yeah, dude. You just buy all the shit, and then you're just like, damn, I got too much shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
just love it.
We got Nitty, we got Delayed, and Remy. Let's go. Yeah, Shava Mofo was talking shit about your Niners hat. I think he's just repping San Francisco, bro.
What? Hey, you know what? I don't give a shit, dude.
Well, he's a NorCal boy. You're from Bay Area.
Yesterday, the Cowboys. I mean, like I lived all my life, and I was born in San Francisco. I was raised there. But the thing is
that's Bay Area love. That's not just Niners.
The Golden Gate Bridge forever. So it's like, I'm out in Houston, man, because I'm chilling out here for a while. God put me out here for 5 years to enjoy it. Take my daughter out of the school system out there, put her in like more, where people are just, I don't know, just more consistent.
They're reasonable.
Consistent, yeah. I mean, I love California. I love people from California, but the thing is just the consistency of people in California is a little wonky. Yeah. But the Niners next year, whatever you are, whoever, I know that dude, the OG Chavo guy. Yeah, I don't care. Who is he like anyway?
I don't know. He's obviously not from California.
Oh,
Eagles.
Oh, okay.
We can spell in Philly.
They're all like that. They hate everybody. Whatever.
So,
I'm not even gonna
Chavo's out of Philly. That's crazy.
I don't even bother with them because they mess with everybody, and I don't even care. Who cares?
Who else is who else in our crew is Philly? Was that Jake Hills? Mr. and Mrs. Jake Hills? They're Philly. They're hard, bro. That's a hard.
They are, man.
They're
It's just
hard. Yeah.
I mean, if you come out here, we could fight or whatever, but I mean, who cares? But,
You can fight. It's like offering them a soda.
It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
Hey, you want to fight or something? You want some ice with that fight? Yeah.
That's how they are. But dude, they got the Cowboys, the Redskins to fight with. You don't want to deal with me, right? I'm just the 49ers guy. I'm from the West Coast.
Yeah. There you go. 2017 F-150 with 215,000. I'm not selling it to the XRP price. Matches my mileage. Let's go, Bradley.
Bradley's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I actually talk to Bradley sometimes. He gives me a call. He's a great guy, man. Man of God, he's awesome. I love that dude.
Yeah. You can imagine those numbers, dude. 215,000 per coin. That is crazy. Like, bro, you sell 5 coins and you're buying houses. Like, that's nuts. We're giving away
in the building. What up?
We're giving away. What's up, Marcus? We're giving away 5 ZRPs on a spin. You imagine if it's 200,000 of coin, bro? That'd be nutty.
Yeah. Or you use that Uphold card and buy a burrito and you just spend about $400,000.
400,000, right?
Well, that's why they limit you to 3% on that, don't they?
Yeah, two for mine.
They
got the crap card.
Well, you get different rewards for what you buy, like gas. You get like 3%, something like that.
Yeah, but don't buy the gas. I did it, and they charged me $150 on hold. And what they do is they put it in cash when you get it back, so you lose your XRP. So say you got XRP at a good price, like $1.50, right? And it shoots up to $10, and then they take, I don't know, they just take a lot. They took $150 worth of XRP out of my account, and then when I got it back, they put it in cash, and I was bummed out.
Oh, those fuckers! You're talking about the authorization when you go to the gas pump, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Chad from Mackinac Island. What's up, pimp? Sorry, go ahead.
Do they just deposit the XRP into your Uphold account, or how does that work?
Well, basically, say you have like XRP, XLM, and say XDC for the sake of argument, you could put whatever you want. You got like the card symbol, and you just put the card symbol on that part of the account, and then it just draws from that. So whatever you've got in there, if you got $200, it only goes up to $200. So it's cool, but I mean, it's kind of hurts a little bit every time you do it, because in the future you're giving away hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, that's if you keep it in ZRPs, because you could check your rewards. You could make him pay you XRP in rewards.
Yeah.
But you hold it in like USD or RLUSD. So it does. If you keep it in RLUSD, like, it all depends on what you want to do.
That's actually right.
Yes.
That's right.
Sorry, go ahead. If you're just looking for the rewards from using the card, but if you're holding like a large sum in ZRPs, for sure.
Wait,
Remy.
Zerker, you gotta understand something. I'm not that smart, dude.
No, I'm
not either, bro.
You just gave me what I'm supposed to do. Now,
I was asking about the rewards.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, the money fluctuates, but it's smarter. If you're a ZRP head, if you're XRP Army, and you got a Uphold card, it's smarter to keep it in XRP, because who knows when the price will rocket up.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
Yeah. But if you're just using it to fucking use it and get a little bit of yield back from using it, you just keep that shit in USD or RLUSD. But I don't know. It's fucking apples and oranges, or it's fucking potato. It's like, because you're obviously not fucking with your forever bags when you're doing the Uphold shit. The Uphold shit is just a little bit of yield, But,
right.
But yeah.
What's up, delayed departure? What up, man? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, fellas? Hey, I got a question for you. Every time I enter the chat, like I put my earbuds in and I can hear everything fine through YouTube, but then as soon as I enter the chat, it turns off my earbuds, and I can't get the sound to come through my earbuds. Anybody got a solution?
It might be
that smart.
computer. It might be changing your headphone option or your microphone or something.
Yeah, it's something in your settings, maybe.
Oh, I checked all the settings.
Shout out to Fuma's old ass. It's his birthday today. Fuma
Happy
boys,
birth-
we love you.
Are we supposed
Coffee
to sing
time,
for him?
man.
birthday.
We supposed to sing? Is he on?
No. I haven't
Happy
seen him
birthday,
in-
Fuma.
Happy
Fuma.
birthday, Fuma.
Over.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Fuma.
Where are you?
With your headset delayed, you just hit the 3 dots below and then go to settings, which is the little sprocket, and then hit audio. And then you can choose what you want the show to use for StreamYard.
Okay, I'll try that.
Good job, Zerk.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because if you minimize the screen, it'll change your settings. Like on my computer, it'll go from the good mic to my webcam mic, and one of them sucks.
All right.
Yeah.
I owe Gary Gensler quite a lot because I didn't get in until well beyond the beginning of the lawsuit. And had he not held the price down, there is no way I would have been able to get in. So there are people like me who came in real late. I've been studying. I study now. I study like a bananimal. Okay, I've got a lot of time studying. So my individual depth of knowledge is probably more than people that only have my amount of time in. But I have to honestly say, if it weren't for Gary Gensler, I would have been toast.
Thanks, Gary.
Literally.
Also, though,
And another thing about Gary, he was always implicitly polite. If you ever listened to him speak, he never had a furrowed brow. He always came across as a very consummately polite person, regardless of what he was doing. I didn't like what he was doing, but I think he might have been some kind of insider white hat guy. Because he didn't
I
want...
think you're tripping now.
Well,
think
no, I
you're
could be
thinking too
tripping,
far into
but
this.
look, there are
That dude was
people...
a rat, and he'll always be a rat, and his rattiness helped us.
You know, that I agree with that.
Wasn't he one of Epstein's goons? Wasn't that in the files?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not trying to come to conclusions. But I can tell that his demeanor was one such that he was not antagonizing people who are loosely screwed down. He did not try to come across ruffians on their terms. He did not try to encourage them to go find his ass. He wasn't throwing down gauntlets. He was implicitly polite on anytime you ever saw him on the news. So other than that, I'm not trying to come to any conclusions. He's absolutely a bad guy, but honestly, what he did was very helpful to me personally.
Absolutely.
Helped me too.
Well, that's the thing. It's like a perspective thing, because if you're here like early, like some of the OGs, they were already ready, bro. So essentially, they paid the OGs. They paid the 4 years, the lawsuit time. They paid dearly because of the weight. The weight is why I think a lot of people are, resentful against him, because they're like, motherfucker.
Sure.
Yeah, sure. You gained a lot of knowledge and you gained like a resolve having to wait that long and learn, but like a lot of the OGs were already stacked before the lawsuit. So,
I totally see their point of view for sure. I can totally see it, and unfortunate for them. And they had I'm not trying to talk myself into a little box here. It's an indefensible position, really. I'm only just trying to say that in my singular experience, it was quite helpful. And so I'm thankful for that on that level.
Yeah, it's good, man. Hey, you're right, though. I think we all are. I appreciate what you're saying for sure. I mean, I am absolutely thankful that he did what he did, I really, there are moments where I really couldn't stand looking at him or listening to him. It was disgusting. But when it's all said and done, man, he's as far as I'm concerned, he did us a great service.
Quick
how
question.
many times did? Oh, go ahead.
Was he just involved during Biden, or was he before that too?
He was in the Hillary camp before he.
Well, he's all tied up with Eastgate. He's all tied up with the early, the hidden whales, Eastgate, the pre-IPO, Epstein, MIT. Like he's fucking guilty. He's a pile of garbage.
He's in the middle of it, and he knows better than anybody. He knows better than anybody because he's got. He was teaching blockchain at MIT in 2018.
He was also to segue with that. He was also ultra bullish on XRP prior to the SEC.
How about his nickname, Zerker?
He said it wasn't a security at MIT.
That's right.
Before
he was ultra bullish about Ripple. Yeah.
That's why even the XRP people were bullish when they announced his name before.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they were saying he was going to be good for this.
But it wasn't for us. Even though you guys, Tim Shea, 777, ooh-wee. But even though it wasn't for us, even though we benefit from it, you guys benefit from it, where he kept the price down for so long to where people could get bags. And so a whole new generation were able to get bags during the lawsuit.
Right.
It's still, I don't think it was for us. It was to, in my opinion, it was to legitimize, air quote, legitimize, and give them plausible deniability that they gave us a chance to get in. Like they had to wait this long for people to get in, but their psychology's already worked.
Oh, that was all
on the flip. Yeah, on the. Sorry, go ahead.
It divided half the community by making them have to choose XRP or Bitcoin. So that's just right there. You know, half the I don't know what I'm trying to say, but
you're talking guys that are in crypto. Guys and gals that are in crypto. We're talking, if you zoom out, you look at the whole population, they have this other psyop, this secret silent psyop that was going on underneath the litigation. Underneath the litigation was the pump and dumps from the meme coins, Trump coin, Melania coin, Hawk Tua. It was all designed, in my opinion, to totally make the general population look at crypto as a scam, and that's why they kept everybody out of it, and they're still keeping everybody out of it. And we're about to moon, like it's bonkers, bro.
Yeah.
So
we got a quick video. Let's run it.
Right.
1 minute 44 seconds from Pay Me in XRP.
Ooh-ee.
What if Gary is a good guy? What if he hates it when he tells lies? What if he's only standing there cause he genuinely cares? What if Gary is a good guy? The most hated man in crypto. He's the center of the shit show. And he never leaves the stage saying things that make us rage and wanna jump out of a window. But think about it for a moment. If there wasn't an opponent, would we feel a sense of urgency to act? I don't think so. If he wasn't such a weasel who appeared to be so evil, would we care enough to study all the facts? Was his incompetency something that we couldn't see for what it was at the time? Was he convincingly playing a villain so we could read between all the lines? Cause ultimately, Gary might not only be a bold and mean enemy if his cause has an effect that might look just like a crime, but when unraveled in time, turns into something that I guarantee you wouldn't expect. What if Gary is a good guy? What if he hates it when he tells lies? What if he's only standing there cause he genuinely cares? What if Gary is a good guy? What if Gary's game propelled us? What if it's he who has compelled us? What if he's only standing there with his one remaining hair cause we needed him to help us?
Nice. That's exactly what we were talking about. Yeah, that's funny.
Very
That was.
perfect.
Shout out to Pay Me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
Thanks,
they
bud.
definitely they've done two things. They've killed two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
And the one it's weird, it's a dichotomy that's undetectable to the general population. I'm telling you, bro, the majority of people don't believe in crypto. They still think it's a scam.
Right.
Even though Fox News has the tippy top senators and the tippy top and president and all this shit talking Clarity Act, crypto capital of the world, nobody's hearing that, bro. Nobody's hearing that. Otherwise, if they were hearing it and they put the fucking dots together, that fucking rich list wouldn't be going down.
That's right.
The fucking rich list, dude, the top 10% of the world keeps going down. It's like 2217.
Right.
It's like 2,217 coins when it used to be 2350. Like, yeah, it's crazy,
That
dude.
was always, yeah. It was.
And that's just straight up math. That's all it is.
Yep.
Yep.
Crazy.
And that's one of the larger proportions of people in XRP. So it's a more scientific. It's a scientifically significant swath you could come to real numbers with. You couldn't do that with the 1% or the 2%, but at the 10% level, there's so many people there that makes your conclusion easy to arrive at. Yeah, it's going down, and it shouldn't be, should it?
Yeah.
No, and that's why they had this like hidden agenda that nobody realizes. It was the psychology on the masses, not on us. We're already locked in, and someone in the. Sorry, go ahead.
No,
yeah, well, they don't care about us because we're so minute. Because we will. Buster talked about this years ago for days. He talked about where, as we go, your coins are always going to be going down from this point on.
Yep.
Like, sure, you can try to stack, but no. Yeah.
Hey, sir, you and Buster used to always do that thing about showing the retail holding. Remember always doing that? You guys are always like putting the retail compared to everyone else. And then, it just started freaking nosediving. It's crazy.
We added it up.
We did have a significant amount at one time, for sure.
Hell yeah, it was like 20 billion, man. Now it's probably half of that.
Yep. It's crazy.
And all they had to do was fluctuate a couple of dollars, $2, $3. Can you imagine if we're in the hundreds? If we're in 50 to 100, like, dude, all of it's gone, bro. Unless you're absolutely diamond minded. You got to be diamond minded.
It's a sad story, but it's true. And we haven't even started. That's what's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Guys are slippery, man. They know what they're doing. Hey, I want to say, Marcus G, you said that Gary had something to do with some people went to XRP and some people went to Bitcoin. I don't think that's the case at all. I think it's that some people have half of a brain and some people have a complete brain. And that's all it is, man. It has nothing to do with Gary.
Well, I wasn't even around for any of that, but looking back at it, it's a no-brainer for me. But
you're XRP. But
Bitcoiners
people
didn't like XRP way before Gary. Even when I got in Ripple, it was already, that's the banker's coin, man. I was like, hey, call it what you want. But I think even like nitty gritty, I was already red pilling before I got into crypto, which helped me. Like, I think that's a big reason why I flocked to XRP. And riddles, to me, like, people like, talk shit about. Some people don't like the bears, some people do. But the bears I connected the bears as like the Q side of shit. I was like, oh yeah, dude, this is the one. Like, the fuck got riddles and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I felt familiar with that, and I flocked to it. Like, I was like, nah, man, it's this one right here, bro. Like,
well, furthermore, it never has been pegged to anything. There is no ceiling because it's gonna be a giant price. There's no ceiling, right? And that's on purpose. Yeah.
It's always used. The price is always used directly to accommodate the business that's flowing through it, the liquidity. So yeah, you're right. And it just it seems like every day it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, the news, and it's crazy, man.
Yeah, we went down. We were like 145, and now we're 139 or some shit. Like it just keeps waffling. Someone in the chat earlier was like, "Oh, maybe you just read the chart," or like I think it was Sola Jeff. Fuck you, Sola Jeff. The charts are bullshit, bro. They've been bullshit for days. They don't fucking make sense. Yeah, they don't make sense. You can't explain your way out of a paper bag with the charts. Yeah. And that's sad because they're actively manipulating it.
I can see the scam wicks.
It's not even scam wicks. Don't even try to make sense of it. You can't. It's just constant manipulation. That motherfucking coin with all the bullish news, that shit would have been flying 6, 7, 8 years ago. Flying. From all the bullish partnerships that when they started coming out. Now everything's all been confirmed. It's about to be clarity. Like it's suppressed to keep the masses out. Period.
That's right.
I don't give a shit I don't care how good a chart reader you are. You know what I mean? I know you disagree, Sola Jeff, because you're a TA guy. Most people are not TA guys.
That's also
Fuck
why
you.
people think.
Fuck you.
That's also why
the
average person thinks we need good news to go. So we automatically think we have to have clarity to go. And they want you to feel like that, but it could literally just go for no fucking reason at all. They don't want you to feel like that though. So I would like to see us just start going a little bit before clarity. And then
I think it's going to go before, right? A little bit.
Well, that's what I was saying. Sorry, go ahead.
I think we're gonna hit all-time high again before clarity, and then
then that's how you get to levels in the spec run. Then next year, you know, clarity hits and it's $20.
Yeah,
you know?
And it stays at 20. We've been staying at 150 for days now, even after that big crash.
I mean,
you're gonna have
looking at the sell levels and the buy levels. I mean, it'll probably just let it come up to around 5, let it hover, and then clarity will just. You're right. Just let it go.
And we may not even hit those levels on that small scale. It might just be hundo overnight, fucking 500 overnight, like, and it never comes back down. Like,
liquidity accommodation. You're right, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds.
I wonder, dude.
It sounds crazy, but it's so true. It's like the physics of XRP, man. I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, it's not hopium or anything. It truly could do that, literally, if as much as liquidity as they allow, right? I mean, these guys get in. If they let a lot of banks in at once with BlackRock falling in, and then I don't know what other businesses, the NASDAQ or whatever, any derivative action, dude, it could rip. I don't think it's going to come like that all at one time, but it literally could go to $500 overnight.
Well, it's like I said,
but it can. I mean, you know.
Well, it's like I was talking about in the beginning of the show, where it's like, okay, Clarity Act happens. Then how much longer does it take for banks to flow in? Is it immediate as soon as Trump signs it and it's like announced all over the news stations, or is it a month later or a couple weeks later? Because they are suppressing it. Yeah. So the fuck does that mean? You know,
the NDAs are still seem to be hot. You know, they don't seem like they're slowing down on XRP and trying to hold everything back to the very last minute. So that's probably gonna, they're gonna delay until they make sure all their homies get in. You know, because retail had its time. Retail still has its time, but it's now the corporations and everyone else, it's their time, and they're buying it all up. You know.
Somebody in the chat much earlier, and I'm so sorry I don't remember who the name of the person was. They made the argument, and I think they said something about David Schwartz saying that it has to slap up real high for it to gain its utility, almost like a flip the switch moment, and to be able to outrun everybody trying to dump it at levels like the spec run. See, because as it's going up, everybody's going to be cashing out to get, get out of here.
They cash out, the corporations are buying it up.
and it continually loses its value as the people are moving out, so they can't use the utility unless it gets out to some. So there's something there. I can't explain it very well, though. I'm sorry.
I think I know what you're talking about, Nitty, but well, I mean, we're close, man. I don't know. I mean, we're close to it being used, and it's all about it being used. It's nothing else. It's nothing else is going to pump the price except its use case, people having like price, price awareness or whatever that's called, and then everyone getting in. But it's all like physics, man. It's all liquidity and who needs it, and that's all it is. I mean, it might, like you said, I think it does have to like be at a higher price, like to run efficiently at $80, $100, whatever, So
is that the threshold?
No, there's no threshold. I have no idea what the threshold
I mean,
is.
where it gains like an efficiency, allowing good
Well, it
utility.
depends on how many people are on it, how many people are using it actively. I mean, right now there's private ledgers that use it, Enbridge and all that stuff, and they're testing it, and banks are testing it. But to go on the public chain is when it all releases onto the,
It's the bank. It's the banks and government money that's going to be that threshold. It has nothing to do with, in my opinion, has nothing to do with normal people using it. And in fact, what was it? Brian Armstrong or either CZ or Brian Armstrong just got through saying that there's going to be more AI agents making transactions than humans. It's going to be all automated with bank money running on it. That's what's going to skyrocket it.
Huge money.
Yeah. Fuck, normal Joes ain't using this shit, dude. No way. No way.
Yeah. You know who's going in hard on that whole AI aspect is HBAR right now, Hedera Hashgraph. You guys might want to consider getting some of that while it's really dirt cheap, because it's a lot different than it used to be. I mean, as far as the usage right now, and I mean, it's going to work with AI, all that stuff.
They got a lot of military stuff going on too, don't they?
Yeah.
As far as the military stuff goes, I don't know specifically, but I've heard it kind of like, that I've heard that, but I don't know about it. I just know that like DHL, I know that they have this group of, Google and I do have like the military complex in there somewhere, with, I think, I'm not sure, I don't want to say, but just take a look at the, like the board of director or the board of and I don't know what the hell they're called. Just check them out. They have a lot of big companies behind them, IBM, Dell, stuff like that.
I just hope it's quick. I hope once clarity's gone and passed and done over, I hope it's just like bah bee boo boo bah bah, like let's go. Let's fucking go, dude.
I think that's the stair step forever.
Yeah, forever. It just keeps going up. Okay.
The infinite muddy glitch.
Yeah. Yeah. What's his face? Chavo brought up. He's like, remember 20,000 will be life changing. Vincent Wilson. Yeah, dude. Baba used to talk about that a lot. 20 grand. Baba said that too. 20,000 XRP would be life changing. But that's the thing. I think that's in the perspective of like rich guys. So in other words, like wealthy people that already are used to six figures, they're thinking that that's going to be life changing, dude. Can you imagine to a broke ass motherfucker like me or some of you guys? Like, can you imagine that shit? Yeah. Yeah. Like broke, poor, you got to choose between milk and fucking gas. Like it's or, not and. Like that's broke.
Right.
Yeah. Can you imagine? Yeah. Can you imagine, dude? Life changing. Like, yeah. And it all starts at whatever your bag is. It's based on perspective. It's based on what your personal bag is and what you're willing to shave off initially and what you're willing to call forever bag and hold on to in your life forever. And then you got your kids and shit. Then it depends on whether or not you got kids and lineage and next of kin to think about. Yeah, that's a lot.
That's right.
Hey, sir, I started out this week with the determined agenda to shame my employer into paying me more, and it worked.
Yeah, that's called negotiation, Nitty. That's the downright nitty gritty negotiation.
I got so much done this week that my boss put more in my check for me. She couldn't stand it. She had to do it. I shamed her into doing it.
Good on
right.
you.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Go back to Tyron Copeland, bro. Yeah. XRP is the only crypto that prices glitch. Why are they and they are high? That's correct. That's part of the reason why a lot of us believe that bears are real. Because it glitches at such a fucking high price. I've seen 8,000. I've seen 9 million. I've seen it glitch to 43,000. I've seen it glitch to, bro, can you imagine if ZERPs were just 8,000 and they stayed at 8,000? Like all of us are like redonkulous. You know what I mean?
68,000 in that Forbes magazine, or did you guys just say that? It was like in a Forbes.
It was like glitching on the Rain and Nerdy, and it was like
that was Bitcoin prices,
60 something thousand in XRP.
No, it was Bitcoin on Rain and Nerdy show. It was Bitcoin prices. It was like 47,000 or 43,000. It was when Bitcoin was 43,000. So it literally just.
Wait, was that in 2022 or so?
No, it was like 24.
Okay.
Well, Rain and Nerdy were doing a stream, and that shit live, glitched. But we've seen them all, bro. We've seen them all, and they're dumbass prices. Even the relatively smaller prices are dumbass prices.
Yeah, I remember my Coinbase account was like $28 million or maybe 280. I don't even remember. It was crazy. There was one price glitch on my XRP. It was like, what the hell?
Bro, how many flip-flops can you buy? How many motherfucking refrigerators at Costco can you buy? How many cars can you buy before you don't even drive them? Like it's
right.
You just got to be wise in your own life with the money.
Plus, like, you don't want to attract all that trouble, man.
Or if you do have all those toys, you got to have you got to have your shit squared away to where nobody knows you. You don't have neighbors. You don't have to worry about your neighbors seeing you. You don't have neighbors. Like that kind of shit.
All those really expensive cars are investments though, because they make limited runs on them and stuff.
Yeah.
They go up in value. I'm
just talking regular, like you get, like for instance, every car company makes I call it a murder bag, and I relate it to firearms. So for instance, a murder bag or a go bag has a shotty in it. It has a fucking what do you call that? Ruger Mini 19, or you got an M4 in there, and then you got your pistol. So you choose your fucking Glock or whatever, but you've got all the different flavors. It's much like the car companies. The car companies make an SUV, they make a small hatchback, they make a little economy car, they make a full-size sedan. Like, dude, my ass is getting the run of the gambit with the Toyota, dude. I love Toyota, even though it's deep state as fuck.
I love Toyota, man. I've only
and I'll rock a fucking Camry one day, and then a 4Runner the next, and then and I like GMC too, like big ass Suburban or a Yukon or some shit. Yeah.
I like that. I like that Toyota one. What is it? It's like their version of a kind of like the Yukon or whatever. Pretty sick. Oh man.
Toyota.
I forgot. Not Tundra. Yeah. Tundra is the pickup. The other one, Sequoia.
Yeah.
That's a big car.
But what I'm saying is that those brands they make economy versions of all those cars. What Marcus is saying, as far as I understand, is that the really expensive cars, the Alfa Romeos and the Lamborghinis and the Porsches, they make the limited runs, and so that could be like a business. Yeah.
For Range Rover, they do. I mean, it's worth it.
But I would be okay with just rocking regular cars. And regular cars nowadays are grip, dude. For a brand new 4Runner, that shit's like $180,000.
Well,
for like a pimped out one. Yeah.
I mean, we got my kid a used freaking 3-year-old used, what was it, Chevy Malibu. It was nice, but it was like almost $30,000. I was like, damn.
You remember what happened during the lockdown?
And that's the cheap seat. The Malibu for Chevy is the cheap one. Yeah. It's maybe not as cheap as like the Cavalier. Remember the old Cavalier? Yeah. Sorry about that, Marcus.
But what happens if the lockdown situation goes down, and they shut down all the factories again? Cars are just going to get more expensive. Fuck.
Yeah, but I don't. You know what? They're bringing in Toyota. They're looking forward. I think we got to.
Well, remember when Trump just said a bunch of shit was changed with the emissions controls, where they could put like V8s in like smaller cars again, like they used to. And like he's saying that shit's changing, and also mini cars, like the ones that are in like Japan and shit, the little tiny fuckers, they're doing that now, where that's legalized. Like, yeah, our cars are gonna be way different, bro, coming up. As soon as they get their fucking heads out of their ass and stop doing fake fucking Israeli wars everywhere, like stop doing that shit and just start lifting up America.
The importation of those key cars, that looks like the Marshall Plan in Europe after World War II, when people were driving around in those little 3-wheel Messerschmitt things that got 100 miles to the gallon with like a 49cc 2-stroke banger and tandem seating.
Yeah, buddy. The K truck. Yeah, the little fucking. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I hope shit gets fun. It'll get fun, bro. But it's gonna be enough to where you don't even have to. Like, if something goes tits up, like a business or whatever the fuck you're doing, something goes tits up, like it doesn't work out, or you get tired of like wheeling and dealing fancy cars, you could just drop everything. Who gives a fuck if you take an L? Like. Even that, you could just sell your inventory. Like, it's just going to be like a series of like things to keep you busy. Like, it's not going to be a detrimental thing to where you go bankrupt, or like if you're smart enough, like, and you don't fuck yourself up. But like, dude, you know what I mean? I think it's going to be fun. Way less stressful than it is now. Shit.
Yeah. Choose between milk and gasoline on any given day.
Yeah. Yep, or having to create workarounds with your everyday shit. Like, you know what I mean? Fuck that.
I mean, I've always been pretty middle class, and I raised 2 kids pretty much. But it's like we have my own business now, and quitting my main job that I had for 20 years, whatever, out in the city. It's like, I'm selling baseball cards basically. I don't want to touch the crypto, so it's like, spent so much on it does get to that sometimes. So I'm ready for some moon money. I want to see everyone in Vegas and everything like that. It's so fun. I love it. But man, at these prices with the crypto, if it doesn't go up, I think I'm gonna stay back and use the money I can just to keep stacking until it's over. There'll always be other meetups,
Yeah, diesel right now is like $6 down here.
Damn.
Yeah. I saw some shit.
I remember when diesel was 60 cents.
Damn.
In the early 80s. Everybody was buying the diesel cars that all blew up all over the place because GM didn't know what they were doing. You could buy a $17,000 Buick sedan with a diesel engine. 1 year later, you couldn't get somebody to pay you $3,500 for the car, and everybody left GM.
My neighbor had one of those big giant Buick.
There was a big move in the early 80s to go to diesel, and they were making a bunch of 350 diesels, and they did get 30 miles to the gallon. That was a real thing. But they had poor performance, and they hustled them onto the market so fast. They didn't have their QC together, and there were lots of problems. And all they had to do, really honestly, was to take a little more time to enter the market with them. But the reason that diesel's so high now is because of the BTU content per gallon. If you go outside and pick up a gallon of gasoline, it weighs 6 pounds. If you go pick up a gallon of diesel, it's 8 pounds. And that's because it has much higher hydrocarbon content by volume.
The density, right?
It's a lot more energy in that volume. And
interesting.
During that era, Nitty, didn't they make like some bangers though? Like the Volvo diesel? That's like a bulletproof car.
Well, there's
the Volvo diesel.
The Mercedes diesels are pretty baller too.
They are.
Yeah.
They are. But those are European diesels, not General Motors. The trick here, okay. Yeah, now you know everybody wants to laugh, but General Motors, you know, they own Detroit Diesel. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. It's just that regardless of how much money you pay them, quality is unavailable.
Yeah. Was that a planned obsolescence?
I just call them shit boxes.
Shit box. Yeah. 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 I got Grandpa's old truck, and it's just a 350 5.7 gas, 5.7 liter gas. Like that fucking motor is indestructible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they are, right. It's true. I had one of those. I had an 84 4x4, 350 and 4-speed. And I put aluminum heads on it. And, you know, it basically ran like an airplane. And it wasn't beautiful, but it would hammer.
Yeah. They're talking about hammering. Someone just said that diesel in the UK is like $9.30 American. That's crazy. Yeah, because of the fake war.
$35.
The fake war, the pre-planned war.
Yeah, would you say glass of red wine is $35, depending on what vintage?
Yeah, like in Norway a few years ago. So they don't really want your money. It's right. It's not a favorable trade exchange over in the Norse lands.
They want your assets.
Yeah. Well, dude, their money, the money printer, the money printer, and all that shit is like. It's not even about whether or not they want your fucking money. They don't want your money. They don't need your money. It's just like us. They don't care about retail. They don't care about the community as far as us making a dent in the universe with our money, because it's about control. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, you know, it's about them controlling how many people get XRP and in what amount. You know what I mean?
They're just interested in taking it for themselves. It has nothing to do with us not having it. It has everything to do with them just taking it at prices.
Not even taking it, bro. What I meant by that was like they just want to control the population. They need slaves. They need peasants. Like,
for sure.
It's crazy. Oh man, that's why it's kind of fucked up when I get pissed off. I hear T-Dog's like, no tax on tips. And all the other bullshit, like tax promises, he says, like, dude, nobody cares about that. No, that's not benefiting the regular Joe. No tax on tips. Like, what?
No, I mean, they're so, like, a lot of that stuff, man. It's like saying we're gonna put like diaper changing stations in men's bathrooms from now on.
Who gives a fuck? Yeah. It's like almost like they're not even promises. They're just bullshit.
Right.
It's like, he didn't hold true on his promises. Well, yeah, there's a lot of promises in the beginning. He's hinted around like removing the IRS and stuff. But when he actually goes on the campaign trail, or at least does a rally or some speech, he only talks about the bullshit ones that nobody cares about.
Yeah, always.
It's like, come on, dude.
How about no tax on American cryptos? And that's
what the Clarity Act is, right?
Well, I don't think so. It would probably destroy the stock market. I mean, everyone would just flock into crypto, and it would just be over.
They're gonna have to have their tax shit.
They would have to
tax. The stock market's coming over anyway. It has to.
That's right.
Well, yeah, it's already on Nasdaq. Isn't Nasdaq all the tech stocks?
Yeah,
it's already being tokenized. Like, nobody cares, bro. Like, the people don't even understand it. It doesn't even fucking matter. People that are in the stock market and in crypto are people that understand like a basic level of investment. Like, the majority of just regular ass people don't even understand investment. And that's because the fucking, what's his name? Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
Oh,
They fucking, I mean, and the whole school system not teaching you about financial literacy.
Right.
No, nobody even understands how to get their credit score up. You have to hustle and play their system to even get your credit score up. Like, and that's a fucking sham. Like, we're so fucked. Like nobody has a. It's way worse than what you're saying. You're giving everybody the benefit of the doubt, like they're in the stock market and they understand what you understand.
It's like how
Bro,
many classes on law did you go to in high school?
never, ever, yeah,
They
never.
don't
Really.
teach you one damn thing about the law, but suddenly, just at the age where you have the majority in age and become an adult, suddenly you're prone to all of these things. Whereas before, you're just a minor. You're not even subject to that stuff. Not to mention the fact that it's illegal not to sign in for selective services. That's what they say to you, but really it's not, because prior to signing selective services, you haven't signed on to their corporate policies. You haven't.
You kind of did with your fucking social security number, and
No, that's
you know
what
I mean?
this is. No, that's what it is. I didn't get a social security number until I was like 18 years old.
No shit. Damn, Nitty. Damn.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. You're not held accountable to the terms and conditions of their contract for you until you sign away your rights with your signature. They can't do shit to you in terms of statutory law if they can't produce your signature saying that you've agreed to it and you consent.
Bro, and you're way deep down where nobody.
Guys, gonna get scary with that kind of shit. You know.
My apologies. That is
No, not bad, Gritty. I was giving you a compliment on your knowledge of that, but what I'm saying is that the general like straw man sheep don't even understand that they're not supposed to sign shit, and you don't have to.
Right.
That's what, and I see your point. I get it. What I'm saying I wasn't saying, hey, you're way deep down, like you're ridiculous.
Right.
I was saying that the average Joe doesn't even understand 1/100th of what you just mentioned.
Like, what's a statute? What's a statute? It's not a law, it's a statute. That's because it's not a law. And it might as well just be the policy at Costco not to shit on the floor in the frozen section.
But if we moon and I buy a refrigerator and some tires, I'm gonna want to shit on the floor, Gritty. Like, I think I've earned that. Let me shit on the floor, bro.
Well, look, Trump is good. He has his own timetable, and Q is real.
Ooh-wee.
Wow.
Ooh-wee. Yeah.
Trump knows exactly what he's doing.
Trump seems like the best guy for the job. Let's just put it that way. I wouldn't trust anyone else at the moment.
But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. The flip side, the porcupine other side of it is that he is complicit. Whether or not, I don't even want to go down the tiny hat route or anything. I'm just saying he is complicit in keeping this the biggest kept secret in front of everybody's face. Yeah, they will not. And so in my opinion, he's done an injustice. He's done an injustice to the general population.
Absolutely. No, that part, yeah. But
he knows. They all know about ZRPs, bro. They all know about XRP.
Oh, absolutely.
All of them.
They're lying to our faces, man.
He threw out the
kids and all that. Such liars.
He threw out a 48-hour window, dude. And I think that's tomorrow morning. We're gonna it's gonna go start climbing, or we're gonna go further down.
Ooh,
that's tomorrow morning.
So they got us like flip-flops too. All the red pillars, we're all like, is it gonna crash? Or like, maybe Clarity is gonna moon at the end of the month. Like, we don't even know where we're at, bro. Like,
I know.
It's nutty.
I think the window's closing.
Yeah, I think the window's closing. Absolutely.
Well, we're not leaving.
They say the 322 ritual, which is today, is when the ritual ends and they close. I don't know what that really actually means, but that's what a lot of people were talking about today as some window.
Well, old school Baba Cub's timeline. He talked about how a lot of things. If you remember his timeline, what is it? The thinking man. Yeah, the thinking man goes east or something. But he was every one of those things that would happened on the 22nd of whatever month. So that's today. So you're onto something there, Marcus, for sure. I believe. So who knows, dude?
Yeah, Baba Cugs, man, he gets about 90% of the stuff wrong. But the 10% he does get is pretty informative. Like it starts in Japan. His dates on that chart were pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, today equals 17 if you add them all up.
Also, it also adds up. It also adds up to 728, which I've been seeing fucking every day, twice a day. The 728.
What is that?
For like the last.
Yeah, Marcus is locked in, bro.
It's also my birthday, so that's why it's a special number for me. The 728.
Oh man, I think it's like these dudes do these things with the numbers, the numerology. Because I don't know how many times this year I was just counting how many times I see the number 666 show up somewhere. I don't know, just like it's coming out. Like I see all these things, and then someone was saying that like these kids saying that 6-7 thing and all that, which equals 13. They say it like they want the kids to get it out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like 13. I don't know. That's what.
Wow. Yeah, because McDonald's, 13th letter of the alphabet.
Yeah. So start to see it, starts to create it.
There's 3 Friday the 13th this year. The last one's gonna be the last one's in November.
That's they're bringing out that number for some reason. That's one of their favorite numbers. I don't know why. I don't care, but that's what they do.
Yeah, the 6-7 is supposed to mean nothing. Like if you don't know what it means, you're not part of the club. Like those kids talking about that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, look,
that's sketchy, bro.
6 is the number of man. That's absolutely right. It says in the Bible, and on the 6th day God created man. So it is the number of a man. That's all ever it is. But it does come up quite a bit. I guess it's just telling me I'm a man or something.
It's just a psychological psyop that they're throwing on the kids.
Psycho-spiritual psyop.
Yeah, dude. But we're crazy, don't you know, Remy? Don't you know we're crazy?
Like we're batshit crazy.
All conspiracy theorists are crazy. I'm not even a conspiracy theorist compared to these people these days. Damn. I'm like,
did you see that post I did earlier? I think in the chat, but Elon Musk has been in the headlines again, and he's talking about how he created Twitter. So I put Twitter into the gematria, and one of the big hits was the coin to rule them all, XRP.
No way.
Yeah.
Which is fucking Elon flirting with XRP. Yeah.
And XRP Moon, and also Metallicus. All those were hit on Twitter.
Damn.
That's crazy.
What about the 48 hours T-Dog gave Iran? What was that? What about the 48 hours T-Dog gave Iran before wiping out the electric generating plants? I don't know. I mean, that's if you're all if you're all up in the Iran fake war. It's all fake distraction bullshit. What matters is clarity.
Well, what about the Jake theory on the Strait of Hormuz being closed? I mean, he did kind of call that one. I'm definitely not against Jake, but I'm not totally with him either.
Speaking on Jake,
you know that he's just talking about the Hormuz closure and how it was going to affect the Far East, and it is. He's right about that.
I think T-Dog said something yesterday. T-Dog said something yesterday. He said that the Strait of Hormuz doesn't matter if it's cleared or open because it doesn't affect America.
Right.
Which is bullshit because our fucking it's not bullshit, but our gas prices skyrocket. It's all the one big ass scam. Yeah.
Well, what we have is the light crude that's here. So we have to import 30% of our oil. We need the harder stuff to run other machinery. So we still need to import, and that's why supposedly that's from what I've heard. That's why the prices are going up. Because I'm out in Texas, man. Everyone's doing the oil thing, and I'm like, well, why is oil going up? And they're like, well,
yeah,
you know.
222 watching. Welcome to XRP boardroom / coffee time.
222 watching. Damn.
We got a boardroom background and shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we do. I just noticed that. I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Nobody cares, bro. Nobody cares. There we go. Welcome to coffee time. This is a live community chat. We talk red pill, we talk XRP, we talk crypto, talk whatever we want, and you can join too. Just click the link in the chat. There we go. 728, some say means God's perfect plan confirmed through witness leading to a new beginning. Ooh-wee. Let's go, Bradley.
Hey, XRP Plumbing said that Jake and 1,000 other people are right about that. And that's true. I mean, I'm just saying Jake for the sake of him being the loudmouth, that's the one saying it. So, you know, if it's Jake,
And that's fine. That's fine. He can be a mouth because at the end of the day, nobody's going to care. No one's going to care when we all moon whether or not he was right. Yeah, sure, he'll skyrocket into popularity, but like, who's going to give a shit if we're all moon? You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, yeah. I mean, you could figure that one out. It could be a, you know, could be a conspiracy theory anyway. So who cares? I mean, but yeah, Jake is freaking balls out on that. So
right, and he deserves the popularity. Sorry, Marcus.
Partner up with Uphold. Someone in the chat had mentioned that, and I was just. So what did he do with Uphold?
You talking about Jake?
Yeah,
I saw that in the chat too.
I don't know.
Is that real?
It's probably
probably.
He did have an interview with them, and they're buddy. So
interesting.
I heard because Israel bombed Iran's oil fields without U.S. consent, it caused oil prices to jump around the world, resulting in the price to go up. Right, and that's just like trying to reason it all out. But who knows, bro? I think OPEC in the United States, they just, for whatever reason, it's like the XRP chart. They just decide to raise prices, like for whatever reason. Like they don't have to. They don't have a reason. You know what I mean?
No, they don't need to.
Yeah, they don't need it. I mean,
if enough people believe that it's possible, even if we produced 100% of our own oil, they'd probably still raise it just for the fact that they can get over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, so it's whatever they decide to do.
Of the populace, just the mind fuck.
They're normalizing us being poor and broke.
Yeah.
They're letting it go. They're letting this inflation go for a long time. It's
20% of the world's oil comes out of the Middle East or out of the Persian Gulf. So what happens if you mine the Straits of Hormuz? You're basically shooting yourself in the foot, and then where else are you going to get oil to run your country's economy? It's going to have to be from other places, like America being one. Venezuela. You've got actually the Falkland Islands is crazy, but Venezuela, America, and Russia. And they just did this thing where Japan's going to start getting Alaskan oil. China runs on a lot of Iranian oil. But if you start carving away at the access points, it's just going to drive American oil industry in the aggregate. And I think, the immediate market reaction to attacks on oil fields is always going to be bad. They're always going to react up. It makes sense there, but I'm not an economist. But I read about some of them. Trump is an economist. Trump went to the Wharton School of Finance, which is like the premier school of finance on the planet. He knows what he's doing.
Well, let's hope
there's any doubt about
benefits us soon. You know what I mean?
He's re-rigging the system the right way around. And this thing with Iran, there is more going on than meets the eye there. Can anybody remember the $150 billion that Obama sent to Iran and asked the questions why?
Yep.
Iran is upside down world, guys.
Maybe they bought Bitcoin with that $150 billion.
Bitcoin.
That was the bottom.
What I think, when you look at all of these terrible fraud schemes they're finding, they're shaking out with like the Doge program and everything going on in Wisconsin and California and all that stuff everywhere. Donald Trump last week said that if we could get rid of half of the corruption, we could balance the budget. So what I'm getting at is a lot of these grifts that they've built in, I think, are going to fund slush funds, so that the breakaway civilization of intelligence agencies has something to operate with. But when they get rid of the U.S. dollar in favor of U.S. Treasury notes, they let everybody come for the exchange of, here's your old money, thanks. Here's the new money in exchange. Oh, by the way, where did you get a warehouse full of pallets of C notes, Zerker? You have to account for how you came by it. Where did all of that come from, man? And it's going to start a whole bunch of investigations, and they're going to run right down all the rat lines, and they're going to flop all these turkeys on their head, and they're going to get rid of all the rascals. And justice is coming, and it's going to have a big T on it. It's going to have a gold T right across the face of it.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. Look at you, dude. Look at you, Nitty.
Mr. T reference?
I pity the fool.
Trump is a good guy. There's no doubt about it. He does things the way he does them for reasons, and some of those reasons are not immediately apparent. You have to trust him. You have to give him, look. They said he wasn't qualified to be a politician. But if you look at the last several hundred years of politicians, you would go the other way. It doesn't make rational sense that you would ever hire a politician to go on creating more of a cat box of the situation. You see what I'm saying?
See, if Nerdy was here, he would be telling you to fuck yourself, Nitty. Yeah.
Nerdy's awesome because Nerdy can come up with a video evidence of things that a lot of times I will try to attest to. He's been supportive in video form. It's like he's like some kind of demigod with the computer and random access on definitive short clip videos.
It's called sauce, Nitty. He just provides sauce.
It's the sauce. Yeah,
but I don't mean to go on. He's got great sauce.
It's good that you got hope, and I hope you're right, bro. I hope that everything's for the good, and I hope that we go into a golden age where everybody's not suffering like they have been for years now. So that's my ultimate goal, is just make sure that everybody's okay.
We lost 100 years of our own future. It was stolen from us, and we were plowed under. And they've turned us into a whole entire country of slaves.
Mm-hmm.
And it was done at midnight, and the repair was done at midnight a couple nights ago.
Yeah,
we're gonna be getting a new currency April 1st.
Ooh-wee.
Doge happened. They talked about it all. It just hasn't, came to fruition yet. And then we got what was the other thing I was gonna say? I already forgot. But Doge happened. Oh, tariffs. They're all this shit's gonna go into full effect here real soon.
Something's got to happen, bro. Yeah. We've been in a clown world for way too long.
Zerker. Let me tell you. Here's the way. Here's the way you boil it all down in one sentence or less. Here's the way you boil it down in one sentence or less. The ass kickers are taking names currently. The ass kickings have not yet begun.
All right. Ooh-wee.
Better have a clean slate.
Ooh-wee. Let's go, dude. Yep.
Wow, this is the quietest sound I've on this channel.
Yeah, I'm about done, bro. I got shit to do.
Yeah, same.
Let's get out of here, man.
All right, I'm down. Yeah, happy coffee time, everyone.
Keep an eye on the charts today. Could be your last chance. Could be.
Oh, shit.
Not financial.
Nerdy. Welcome to the party, pal. Welcome to the party, pal.
Yo. We're out of here, Nerdy.
Oh, thanks for coming, guys. A good show.
Ask it, Nerdy, do the minutes.
Get the drops. All right, y'all. We'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks, fellas.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thanks to Marcus, man. Marcus is on here all the time. Appreciate you, Marcus. Nitty Gritty's been on 4 times in a row now, 3 times in a row. And Remy, man, it's always good to see you, brother.
Always good to see you guys. Zerk and Uncle Buster the best, and Nerdy too.
Thanks for having me.
Better get these drops in. Shouldn't have no other option. But to get these drops got drops on drops and they coming in fast, and it's been a long journey, just thankful for the chance. Haters in the comments, no pop, they mad. I remember when I got in, only wanted a few stacks, but you can never have enough, keep adding zerps to the stash. And however this thing go, I'm just hoping we free some souls. The richest ducks in Babylon, to find my way and ghost. Swimming in a pond of wealth as that liquidity flows, as the story goes. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Throw them ballots on chain, they can't rig it no more. We don't want these chemicals, we don't want these GMOs, we don't want this government dope. Let our children all go, cause it's drop by drop, that's all we got. So stay planting them seeds and collect your crops, cause what you put your mind to, they can't stop. We once slaved away, now we punching off that clock. And it's BYOB, be your own boss. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Drops out, got that newfound wealth. Mansion got a house got a new townhouse. We flipping switches, glitches, someone write that down. From glitches in the riches, went down the ghost route. Yacht with a spot, flying spaceship inbound. UFO can't see it and it don't make a sound. We always rose above when they try to hold us down. On that ripple, nipple, dripple, getting drops right now. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in. Better get these drops in, shouldn't have no other option but to get these drops in.
Coffee time with Berserker and Uncle Buster. Doors open. Good to see you. You know where the coffee pot is.
This is Berserker.
Yo, this is Uncle Buster. Get a cup. Let's talk crypto.
Yeah, dude. This coffee's bomb.
Nothing comes between me and my XRP. All in.